thinking about finding a new internship or a new job in healthcare, some people spend hours upon hours on job boards, reading job description after job description. They end up sending their resume to too many different types of jobs, one by one, hoping something will stick. However, there is a better way to learn about healthcare opportunities and to find an internship or job. According to 3 decades of research on finding a job, it's more effective to use your social network. Hi, I'm Michelle Shumate, and I've been teaching people about how to use their social networks for 15 years. What I'm going to talk about in this lecture is how to unlock the potential of your social network to pave your way to a healthcare career. Now, when I say social network, you might think about Twitter or Facebook, but the social networks that I am talking about in this lecture aren't limited to your contacts on social media. Instead, they are the sum of all your contacts, including your friends, classmates, teachers, family friends, co-workers from current or former jobs, and even people you talk to at church, your local barbershop, where you volunteer, or your favorite lunch spot. In short, your social network represents everyone you know. The problem with using your network is that we most often go to people we are very close to, what I will call our strong ties, in order to learn information. However, these people tend to be very similar to you. They also tend to know what you know, and in the case of healthcare careers, might have limited reach and access to new information. In order to use your social network effectively to find new information and leads about healthcare professions, you need to turn to your weak ties. These are people that you don't communicate with on a regular basis and friends of your immediate contacts. These people are much more likely to know things about healthcare careers that you don't know, and they are more likely to be able to refer you to new opportunities. So, what does this look like in real life? Here are a few tips. First, instead of just asking your strong ties, or those people you are closest to, about what they know about healthcare careers and job opportunities, ask them, who do you know that you think it might be helpful for me to talk to about career opportunities in healthcare? Often those leads or referrals will be a wealth of information you couldn't have gained any other way. Second, once you have those leads or referrals, contact them and ask them to do an informational interview. An informational interview's purpose is not necessarily to get a job from that contact immediately. Instead, it's a chance to learn more about them and to ask for guidance in your healthcare career journey. If they have a job in the healthcare field, you can learn more about the benefits and challenges of their job. You can learn about what they did to prepare for the healthcare job that they have, including what schools they attended and what other jobs they had before their current one. You can also ask them about job or volunteer opportunities they might be aware of, whether those jobs are advertised or not. You might fulfill your school's volunteer hours requirement or get your first internship working with one of your leads that you think has a really interesting healthcare career. Third, it's possible your lead might not know of a job that fits what you're looking for. One strategy that's sometimes helpful is to bring several copies of your resume with you and ask if they would be willing to give it to friends who they think might be aware of opportunities that they would be a good fit. Then, after the interview, you can email them a copy of the resume so they can share it more easily with their contact. Using people in your social network to distribute your resume makes it more likely to get noticed than the hundreds submitted on that job board. Importantly, the people you contact can become members of your mentor team. Mentors can play many roles in your life and help you grow personally and professionally. Let's take the example of Juan, a 17-year-old junior in high school who used his social network to help pave his way to a healthcare career. Juan doesn't know what he wants to be, but is curious about sports medicine. He mentioned this one day to his soccer coach, and it turns out the coach's sister is a rehabilitation specialist. His coach gave him her email address, and they set up a time to meet in the hospital cafeteria. Given the doctor's busy schedule, it was 3 weeks before they could finally meet. But during his informational interview, Juan learned a lot about the many different professions in sports medicine, such as physical therapist, physician assistant, and nutritionist. The rehabilitation specialist also offered Juan the opportunity to shadow her in the clinic a couple hours a week, which Juan was able to count as his volunteer service hours for school. In conclusion, learn to leverage your social network. Pay attention not only to who you know, but who they know. Spend more time talking with weak ties than strong ties about healthcare careers. And use both informational interviews and social network resume distribution to find your next step in your healthcare career.